Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new week and a brand new lettering live at lunch. And I've got something fun and creative that I want to show you. But before I get started, I hope that if you're watching, you'll let me know in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. What kind of weather are you having? Our weather looks fantastic. And then the third question is, have you done anything creative today? So let's talk about what I'm about to do creative. So it's almost May. April has flown by. It's unbelievable how quickly it's gone by. And I have a very special project that I'm working on for us to use for the ladies in our life. So this is going to be our mixed media project for May. And I've got some treasures that I'm going to show you that I'm going to be putting together a kit. So if you're one of our monthly members, you're going to have an option to purchase this kit. And if you're not one of our monthly members, we would love to have you join us. So let me show you a few things that I have, my treasures, and then I'll tell you how I'm going to use them. So this is a McCall's Needlework catalog from the summer of, can you read it? 1943. Look at this. So much inspiration in here. Just the pictures of the flowers alone is just beautiful. The pages are beautiful. The cover's coming off, but look at this. It's just full of beauty in there. Look at this. I love dresses from that time period. And this has been so much inspiration just reading, looking at these pictures. Isn't that beautiful? And these women are so glamorous, even in a little knitted cap that they're wearing. So here's another look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Well, our project is going to include painting some of these ladies. I also have some from the 1915. What month is this? November 1915. This one is June 1915. Look at this one. This is from 1913. Look at that. Isn't that so beautiful? So this is a catalog. It's an embroidery catalog. But there's just looking through it just makes my brain do flip-flops because there's so much potential with this, whether it's looking at some of these designs or looking at the models in the advertisement. Isn't that gorgeous? These are very, very old. So I'm in the process of putting together a new kit. And I think you're going to want to do this with me. Let me show you one more. This is from 1916. Isn't that a beautiful design? Look at this one. This is from 1919. I love the color. This is probably my favorite cover. I love the color palette in here. I love the detail in it. It's just full. And there was something else that I saw. There were several little advertisements in here for women to work at home, from home, to earn money working from home. I thought I had it marked, but I don't see it. But thought, wow, even back in 1919, women were still looking for ways to work from home, to earn money, to help their family. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so that's one thing that I have, one stash. Then I have some beautiful old books that I was able to purchase at an estate sale. Look at the inside pages. Let me see if I can get that turned so you can see it. Look at that artwork there. That beautiful. Just the cover alone is beautiful. This one is full of poems, but it's also got some beautiful artwork in there. And then let me show you my favorite one. This one has a special story because I saw this one at the estate sale and thought, oh, that's so beautiful. The book was falling apart. So we went ahead and took it apart because I'm going to use it. I'm trying to be very careful with these pages. Isn't that beautiful? The artistry in here is just, and there's more of that beautiful border. Let's see if I can find the ladies in here. So these are some elegant women from, look at this one. She's at the altar praying. Just these pages alone could be framed. They're just gorgeous. Look at that. Look at this one. That's so pretty. So, let me move that one. And one more. With this one, I had seen the book and thought, oh, I want to get that book. I want to get that book. But it cost a little bit more than I wanted to pay for it. So I went back for the half price day. I was going to try and grab it, and it was gone. So I thought, oh, I wanted to get that book so bad. And I asked the lady if she had seen it, and she said they had rearranged. So I looked, there were just hundreds of books. So I looked and looked and looked and was about to give up and told my husband, I'm going to look one more shelf and then we can go. And there it was. So it's really special to me. I just think it's beautiful and soft. And I love the expressions that the artist was able, it's Harrison Fisher, was able to capture of these women. I just love it. So this is going to be an inspiration piece for a project that we're working on. And then I also got this one, The Christie Girl. And it's by Howard, is it Chandler? This one is not in very good shape either, but it's still enough to give me inspiration. See that? Oops, and that little picture just fell off. So I'll have to put that back. So there's that. That's all my little treasures that are going to be incorporated into a brand new kit. Then let me show you one more inspiration. Take this over here. I was able to get this also. It's some really vintage cloth. So I'll be including some of that in the kit as well. All right. So this is how I'm going to tie it all around together to make it personal. All right. This is my Meemaw. This is probably in the 50s. There was not a date on the back. And this was a Mother's Day picture of her. Isn't she pretty? So without giving it away, I'm going to be teaching the ladies how we can take old pictures of, maybe it's a relative or maybe it's just something you found online, and we can paint that and make a story. So this is what we're going to be working with this month. So if that sounds interesting to you, I want to get you to put your name in the comments so I know and I can give you the information as soon as I have this ready. I'm going to be using Colossians 3:12 as one of the verses. It's clothe yourself in a holy way of life, compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. So I'm going to incorporate this verse into the artwork. Clothe yourself with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. There's so many other verses. I also liked the one from Isaiah 61. He will give beauty for ashes, oil of joy for mourning, garments of praise for the spirit of heaviness. So a lot of ideas swirling around in my mind and how I'm going to capture that for our project onto paper. And then I'll be leading the ladies in doing one for themselves, whether it's an old picture of themselves or somebody in their family. Like, I love the way she was posing, and the way she's posing, this could actually be turned into a skirt using our catalogs as an example for reference. Let me see if I can pull that picture up, because there's so many. This project will be timeline of the 50s, but I'm also going to do one for timeline of the early 20s, because I love that style also. And there's so many verses that we can incorporate into these and make it something that, whether it's in an art journal or in something that you frame on the wall, it's a visual reminder, a way to tell a story, a way to process your story, a way to incorporate some words of encouragement or words to express your faith, or just some gentle reminders for yourself. Maybe you need to use the reminder of, especially, I know so many people are going through a hard time right now. Maybe using the verse from Isaiah 61:3, he will give you beauty for ashes. He will give you oil of joy for mourning. He will give you garments of praise for the spirit of heaviness. There's so many things we can do with this series, and I'm excited to get started with the ladies. So this is my personal invitation to you. I would love to have you join us. We have a new series each month, or a new project. This is going to be a series, so we'll do it over at least 2 months, because I want to cover several different time periods. And so we paint together. I give you templates. So I'll have some drawings of different dresses and different body shapes that you can trace, or you could do your own. I'll give you some hints of how I did this myself, to use one of my own pictures. I'll give you some hints for that. We'll talk about color palette and how to choose that, and doing some collage from some of these beautiful papers. Or you may decide that you want to use these beautiful papers as inspiration for other projects and not do collage. That's an idea as well. So I hope that you'll consider joining me. I would love to create with you. I'm going to put the link in the comments, and that's where you can sign up for the mixed media group. I'll also, as soon as we have the kit up on the website, I'll have that up there for you, because you don't have to join the group to purchase a kit. Some of these things might be something that you would use for a different project. So think about it. I have a wonderful, wonderful group of women that meet in there, and they're so encouraging and just really lovely women who are just like us. They want to incorporate some creativity into their day. They live busy, hectic lives, and sometimes creativity is a sacrifice that you just have to squeeze in. But as the shirt that I got from my friends Whitney and Andrea with Cotton Chaos, make time to be creative, because it helps you. And when you're helped, then you can be a better help to others. So think about that, and think about joining me. I've also got a new project coming for our lettering group, and it's also going to be a series, and we're going to be creating an alphabet. And I'm going to show you more about that next Tuesday. But this Tuesday, I wanted to go ahead and tell you about this one, because it does involve a kit. And I think that you could use it for even a Mother's Day gift, or for so many, they don't have their mother, but maybe as a way to honor your mother or your grandmother by using some pictures of her. So start looking for some old pictures. And if you don't have any, it's okay. I'm going to include some nice line art in with this course, because there's so many ways we can use it. All right. Be sure and tell me in the comments if you're watching on the replay. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be glad to try and answer those for you. And trying to think, is there anything else I was supposed to tell you? I don't remember. So y'all let me hear from you, and y'all come create with me. I think it's going to be fun. I'm very excited about it. I just see so much possibilities with it. Let me show you one other thing. I just remembered. So one of the things I've been finding at estate sales is this vintage costume jewelry. So I'm going to incorporate some of that into this particular. My Meemaw used to wear ear bobs. So every time I see earrings like that, I think of her. So I'm going to incorporate some of those into my piece, and I'll be showing y'all how to do it as well. All right. Well, y'all go have a good day. Enjoy your lunch, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. And y'all be sure and follow the page so that you can stay up to date. But the best way to stay up to date is to join our email list. That's where you can get the most current updates of what we're doing. And I'll be posting pictures soon of this project that I'm putting together. All right. I can't wait to create with you. So y'all come join me. And don't forget, if you want to get a shirt like this, Andrea and Whitney would love to send you one, and they're Cotton Chaos. And I'll put a link to that also in there. All right. Go have a good day. Happy Tuesday. I'll see you next time.